Gentlemen, imagine you're standing at the base of a massive mountain, peering skyward at its mighty peak, embarking on an awe-inspiring climb that could redefine your entire existence. That's the potential of a year on YouTube. A vision of transformation from obscurity to standing shoulder to shoulder with giants. In the next few minutes, we dive into an epic journey, one that begins with a single step and may lead you to brush shoulders with the likes of Richard Branson. Interested? Stay with me, and let's uncover the strategies and stories that could revolutionize your digital presence by the end of this year. Embarking on the YouTube voyage in late 2015, with no prior experience in video creation, a regular reader decided to channel his passion into animated summaries of influential books. Despite early anxieties, his maiden video, while not perfect, signified a promising start. The following year, he erected a bold challenge to consume and distill insights from 50 books within the calendar year. This wasn't just for personal development, it fueled weekly content for an audience thirsty for wisdom, a commitment demanding sheer grit. And it's here, gentlemen, where the purest truth about YouTube's success resides. Consistency trumps genius. The mighty Albert Einstein echoed a similar sentiment, attributing his achievements not to innate intelligence, but to the persistent engagement with problems. Indeed, this painstaking dedication to regular, value-packed uploads saw a gradual ascent in the channel's following, although doubts occasionally clouded the horizon. Then came May, and with it, a pivot. The book, Screw It, Let's Do It, by Sir Richard Branson was summarized. It wasn't enough to just publish the video, this warranted diving into the entrepreneurial spirit. The creator reached out to Branson's empire, Virgin. To his astonishment, it wasn't a corporate drone who responded, but the billionaire adventurer himself, catapulting the channel into the limelight with his endorsement. And thus, a crucial piece of advice emerged: produce quality content about someone? Let them know. It's a simple gesture that's facilitated engagements with industry titans like Derek Sivers, whose guidance proved golden. Subsequent collaborations and a personal invitation to YouTube Creator Day in London amplified the channel's stature further, offering priceless opportunities to network and glean insight from YouTube's veterans. By year's end, the channel boasted over 5,000 subscribers and grander horizons lay ahead. However, the creator's story serves as more than just inspiration, it's a blueprint. Your chapter can be just as victorious. Perhaps you're pondering the leap into YouTube creation. Let this be your catalyst. It's a path that channels passion into prosperity, transforming work into a labor of love. Consider this a call to action. Will 2023 be the year you launch a channel? Will you parallel the steps that led one man from the comfort of consumer to a creator recognized by business moguls? As you ponder the trajectory of your own journey, pressing that subscribe button, giving a like, and ringing the notification bell becomes more than just a gesture. It's a pledge to embark on your own adventure, seeking out the peaks of potential waiting in the digital expanse. Now, gentlemen, I turn the mirror to you. Ask yourselves, what's the next step on your path to digital dominance? What changes will you embrace? What strategies will you implement as a result of today's revelations? And remember, should you find value in the truths we've shared today, you're welcome to express your gratitude. There will be a link in the description to offer a token that's reflective of the gains you've reaped, proceeds that ensure this fountain of knowledge continues to flow abundantly. There lies the heart of our time together today, gents. Take these insights, sculpt them into action, and who knows, perhaps you'll be the one inspiring the masses this time next year. Now go forth and conquer the digital domain with the same vigor and vision as the titans who've tread the path before you. Welcome to today's deep dive, where we'll explore the thin line between virtue and vice, and why the pursuit of good may lead us down a dangerous path if we're not cautious. This is when discernment becomes critical. Can we genuinely distinguish between righteousness and self-righteousness? It's easy to equate darkness to evil and light to good, but this binary view oversimplifies the complexity of our world. The contrast allows us to navigate morality, but what happens when the line blurs? When we find ourselves in a world that's quick to cast out dissidents, we must ask ourselves, are our moral compasses truly pointing north? As we delve into this intricate web of right and wrong, don't forget, if you find today's content to enrich your understanding, consider subscribing and sharing your insights with us. Our world has always had a fascination with defining heroes and villains. We crave clear-cut narratives where the lines of battle are distinctly drawn. Yet, in the grand tapestry of life, these absolutes rarely exist. Take history, which has a peculiar tendency to flip scripts over time. Yesterday's heroes morph into today's villains and vice versa. Dive into the philosophy of Alan Watts, who illuminates the ironies of history. The most heinous acts were often committed under the guise of virtue. The echo of boots marching in unison, shrouded in the belief of their own righteousness, a stark reminder that evil and good can be bedfellows when ideologies go unchecked. Jordan Peterson imparts wisdom when he warns us about the hazards of thinking the world splits neatly between villains and victims. The reality is much murkier and hesitates to fit within the convenient compartments we create. History's lens often distorts, making objects in the rear view appear differently than they might have at the time. Look no further than the chilling ascent of Adolf Hitler. Initially applauded, eventually despised, a testament to how collective judgment can sway with the winds of time. It begs the question, what leads people to commit such atrocities? Genocides, wars, acts of terror, though abhorrent, were often justified in the offender's mind as necessary steps towards some greater good. Eckhart Tolle cautions us about waging a crusade against evil. In doing so, we might embody the very darkness we set out to overcome. Resistance and aggression only serve to feed the cycle, not break it. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, the old wisdom goes. And to efficiently combat evil in the world, you must recognize and constrain the darkness within. Alexander Solzhenitsyn, who witnessed abominable cruelty under Stalin's regime, brought to light that evil isn't a distant entity but something that flows through our own veins, challenging us to confront the duality within. Embracing the shadow, as Carl Jung suggests, opens a door to understanding not only ourselves but also others. This introspection allows a person to become a beacon for others, shining a light on the path toward true enlightenment and freedom. So, as we reflect on the narrative of good and evil, let's engage in an exercise of introspection. A moment to look within, to recognize the flaws we're quick to notice in others, a chance to understand the human heart better and its inclination to err. This is our journey, not into a world of absolutes, but into the complexities of the human condition. A pilgrimage to discover not just what we oppose, but also what we embody. It's here, in this candid evaluation, where personal growth flourishes. Remember, by subscribing and activating the notifications, you're taking that decisive step toward personal enlightenment and triumphing over the adversities within. As we move towards wrapping up, think about what we've uncovered today. When confronted by what we perceive as evil, how often do we pause to peer into our own depths? Could the enemy we so vehemently oppose resonate with a part of ourselves that we've yet to understand? If today's content has sparked a light within you, feel free to show your appreciation. Your support enables us to continue bringing forth content that delves into the deepest aspects of the human psyche. How will you apply these insights to your life? Which aspects of your inner landscape will you explore to ensure the good within doesn't cast a shadow too dark to retreat from? Share with us your resolve, and let's continue this conversation, for it is through dialogue that we shape a more conscientious world.